Please refer to my prior video about this issue. The link is in the description. We detected what looked like a cryptic comm on Stoney's live feed last night that contained an overt threat to shoot the President of the United States. Our multiple attempts to contact the U.S. Secret Service, for which I have a direct number, and the FBI, was met with "someone will call you back" who has not returned a call as of the posting of this video, and constant ringing and playing of canned Starbucks music for over 20 minutes with no option to leave a message. This is my third attempt to report a threat to the life of my president. I posted the link to the last video on the president's Twitter account.
Secret Service may help you.
Yeah, I called last night with a perceived threat to the president, and they said they're going to call me back and never did. And I tried calling you guys back, and it just rang and rang. I called the FBI, and it rang and rang and rang. It's like,
Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right. I'll put you through to the PI agent. Hold on a minute.
Okay, thanks. Here we go.
Your call is being answered by Audix.
Special Agent Maurice Kraft.
Is not available. To leave a message, wait for the tone. When finished recording, press pound for more options. Otherwise, for assistance, press 0 now. Record at the tone.
Hello, Maurice. My name is David Todeschini. I called in a threat that we saw on a live stream last night at about 8 o'clock or so. And they said they were going to call me back. They never called me back. I called them, and I was on the phone for half an hour listening to music that should be played at Gitmo. And I finally gave up around 10 o'clock. My cell phone number is... So this was a threat to the president's life. We believe it was a concealed comm. I don't know if you know what that is, but I will be happy to explain it to you. Give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thank you very much.
To make private, press 1. To make priority, press 2. To include a fax, press 5. To send, press pound. Priority. Thank you for leaving your message.
At 1300 hours, I tried the U.S. Secret Service again. I was able to talk to a human being, SSA Tony Trepea, who referred me to SSA Maurice Kraft. I left a second message on his machine.
Secret Service.
Hi, my name is Dave Todeschini. I'm trying to contact somebody on a social media thread that we caught an overt threat to kill the President of the United States. And I've tried since last night at 8 o'clock, and I haven't gotten through to anybody. All I wanted them to do is take a look at something and tell me if I'm dreaming or what.
No, sure, of course. But are you saying that you've been trying to call us since 8 o'clock last night?
I called 8 o'clock last night. They said somebody's going to call me back. They never called back. Then I called that number, and it kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. Ringing and ringing, playing a Gitmo music all for 20 minutes. And it's ridiculous that I had the Secret Service come to my house because I said something in anger against the Hildebeest, and now I'm trying to report an overt threat to the President of the United States that said, "Shoot Trump," and then I'll meet you later in a thread on a live stream on YouTube, and I can't get through to anybody.
Well, you got through to us. Okay. This is a Philadelphia office. Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from New Jersey. I have a 718 number because I've had this number forever, and
all right.
I'm going to change it.
What I'm going to do now I'm going to put you through to the senior agent who handles this. If he's not at his desk, leave a message. He'll get right back to you, okay? His name is Agent Kraft, Maurice Kraft.
Maurice Kraft. Yeah, I left a message for him about an hour and a half ago.
Okay, he's in today.
Okay.
You left him a message already?
Yeah, I left him a message. I don't know if it went through or not. It said.
Well, if you left him a message, I'm sure he may not have come into his office. Let me put you through again. You go ahead and leave him another message if he doesn't pick up. Okay?
Okay. What's your name again?
Tony Trepaya.
Thank you very much, Tony. I really appreciate it. I mean,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
President, and if anything happens to him, I'm going to feel bad if I didn't report this. You understand?
Of course. You're doing the right thing. Hold on a second.
Thank you for holding. We
Your call is being answered by Audix.
Special Agent Maurice Kraft.
Is not available. To leave a message, wait for the tone. When finished recording, press pound for more options. Otherwise, for assistance, press 0 now. Record at the tone.
How you doing, Maurice? This is David Todeschini. I called you a couple hours ago, left a message to call me back. I don't know if the message went through. My cell phone number is... You can call me anytime. This is about an overt threat to the life of the President of the United States that we caught in a live stream on YouTube last night. I have a video of it. I can send you a link to it. It's 3 minutes long. I just want somebody to look at it and maybe to see if anything can be done about it, if I'm dreaming or what. So give me a call back. Again, my number. Thank you very much. Bye.
After over 3 hours had passed, I tried calling again. Since no specific information had been given, any threat assessment one way or the other could not have been made. In 4 hours from the time of the initial call, 24 hours will have passed, and if the threat was credible, it could have been carried out. Several of my subscribers commented the same crap that they pulled with our beloved President John F. Kennedy, who was brutally gunned down. The guy back then who was in charge of the Secret Service agents had one of his own back off from the president's limo. Where the hell are these so-called people when you need them? We, the American patriots, would give 100% better protection than these lame-brained buffoons. What a bunch of crap. What a worthless agency these people are. Pathetic. These people must work for the United States secret squirrel. Nut jobs. Another subscriber wrote, "Thanks for playing this, Dave. Now we know just how serious our FBI and Secret Service is in this country." Way after the fact. They're not taking these threats serious enough. There should have been an agent right away. Need to step up big time.
Secret Service, Philadelphia.
How you doing? I called about 3.5 hours ago, and I got put through to a answering machine, and they said they're going to call me back, but they never did. So
Did you call this number 3.5 hours ago?
Yes, I did. It's the only number I got. It's the number for somebody who visited me once and gave me his card. So I'm attempting to ascertain whether a threat is credible or not that was made on a live stream video last night on YouTube.
Okay.
With all of the stuff that's going on 8chan and all of this crap that's been going on, all of these bullshit manifestos that have been published, both the operator of the live chat and myself after I reviewed it, because we know how these things work. We know how these people communicate. I was a cryptographic systems specialist in the United States Air Force back in '69. I know how to do covert communications that can't be monitored. I know how these people work, and this looks like a credible threat to me. I mean, I would look into it.
And you're just calling to follow up on it, and so you've already reported this, or?
I didn't report it to anybody. I keep getting machines And I leave messages, and they say you're going to call me back in 4 hours, in 3.5 hours. It'll be 24 hours. If it was a credible threat, which I think it is, it should be something that you guys be looking into. I mean, I'm only doing my duty as a citizen and as somebody who took the oath to protect the country from all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Oh yeah, I understand, sir. So
I mean, we've got people looking into who these people are.
So have you been to the? Hold on, sir. One sec. Stand by. Do we have a link? Hey, sir, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. So if you go to the services website, I'm trying to find. I was looking for a link to try to find you.
I already run to the website.
And
website's not going to do me any good.
Well, I'm trying to give you an avenue to report, what you think you've got, because this is the Philadelphia field office's main line, and typically calling in to report stuff like this, there's more of like a formal way to report it, and that link should be on the website, because from there you can contact. So under there, you're going to have obviously the headquarters number, and you can just report things straight there.
Well, it's really amazing to me anyway. See, if I worked in a comm center, if I would have walked out with a postage stamp, I would have been 11 word today making little rocks out of big ones. Now you got some guy up on the boards. Now, credible or not, I don't have any way of ascertaining that. I know what I observed. I know what my gut tells me because I've been doing this shit for 50 fucking years. And this guy looks like he's serious.
So what? Can you give me how about we'll start with this? How about like a name, what the link is, perhaps?
I can send you the link to the video. It's 3 minutes, and you could observe it for yourself. That's all I'm trying to get somebody to do.
Right.
Somebody to have an objective eye on something, because I know how these things work, and we've seen this before. This is nothing new.
Okay. Well, what's the video? What is the video, sir?
I don't know the name of the video off the top of my head, but I can send you a link. You give me a number I can send a link to?
Yeah, I can give you an email address to send the link to, and I can forward it on to our PI department, who are the guys that handle this kind of stuff. But first, can you just tell me what's in the video before?
Well, it was a live chat that had nothing to do with what the person said, and in the middle of that, on the comments on the live chat that goes on there, somebody said kill Trump or shoot Trump, and then somebody replied to him, "I'll meet you later," and it went on in that vein, like they knew each other.
Do you know if it's anonymous? Anonymous chat forum?
It's not an anonymous chat forum. It's they I'm sure that Google could tell you who they are. Okay, because when you sign up for a YouTube account, you have to put your phone number or your email address or some information that'll lead you to the guy.
Right.
Okay, listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We know how these people communicate. I'm a cryptographic system specialist. I know how to communicate where nobody can monitor you. You get on a live chat where nobody sees it but the chat operator, and if he misses it, it'll never occur to him. But you and somebody else who's plotting with you meet on this board to give each other signals.
Yep.
Shoot Trump, I'll meet you later. All right? I don't know what that means. I have no clue. But I better not find that son of a bitch before you do, because if I find him, she's going to get an ass whooping. I swear to God. I mean, I'm serious.
Right.
I lived through one presidential assassination where the mainstream media and everybody covered it up. I'm not living through another one.
So, all right, stand by. I'm trying to find a good email address here to give you that'll come to our PI guys. So stand by with me 1 sec. We'll take a look at it. So you still there?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Stand by. I'm getting somewhere. Sorry, this is taking so long, but
well, you understand you understand what I'm saying about the comms?
Oh no,
right?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
So I mean, I can communicate with anybody on this planet, and you can feed it through your D-Wave computer, and you'll never figure out what the hell I'm saying, because I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You understand? And I know what other people do by looking, by just observing.
Right.
And both of us, the chat operator, the guy who was running the live stream, and myself, both came to the same conclusion. I think it's credible. It's nothing really specific, but there's two people communicating. One of them said, "Shoot Trump." So he better get locked up, because we're going to find out who he is, whether you do or not. He's going to get an ass whooping.
All right. Well, shit. Sir, can I just get a good callback number for you? So I'm going to get back to you with an email. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but I just can't find it for the goddamn life.
Okay, my number.
Yep. Just get like a first name.
David.
David. All right, I appreciate it, David. I'm going to get back to you, and we'll give you an email address to send that link to. Okay.
Thank you very much. I hope I'm wasting your time. I hope.
Yeah, me too.
I hope.
Too. All right.
All right, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It is now noon, August 9th. I still did not get a call back with the email to send the link to the video to. I get the distinct impression that neither the Secret Service nor the FBI gives a rat's ass about protecting the President of the United States. I'm going to call one last time this morning and ask them, what's your major malfunction, numbnuts? It has been over 36 hours since my first attempt to report this threat. Remember, at this point, the FBI or the Secret Service has no idea what the threat is, or whether it is credible, or whether I'm just some crackpot busting their balls for shits and giggles. I better get a call back, or the whole bunch of them are going to get fired and investigated. Maybe Homeland Security is who I should call. Let's see. I went to their website. I would say that a threat to shoot the president on a live stream chat is an emergency. There's no phone number that I can find on the DHS website. They say to call 911. Yeah, right. Okay.
Secret Service.
Yes, may I speak to Tony Trepea, please?
Speaking.
How you doing, Tony? This is Dave Todeschini. How are you?
What is your name?
Dave Todeschini. I've been calling for the last 2 days, and I am just absolutely amazed that a threat to the president on a live stream chat is not being looked at. I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but this is
okay. Did you speak to an agent yet?
No,
Dave?
I left messages for that guy who you forwarded the call to, and he never.
Maurice Kraft, Agent Kraft.
Right, he never returned my call. So at this point, I think I'm better off calling Ghostbusters, because there's nothing being done, and it's not only me, it's the chat operator, it's the guy who ran the live stream that said, look at this, because we're both seasoned people on the internet. I've been on the internet since it was invented. I was on the ARPANET, and I know how the comms work. Okay, I know how these people operate. It's not a secret. And I hate to even put this out there, because some people might got the wrong idea. But we both think that this is some kind of wacko who's ready to meet up with somebody and try doing something against the president. We are independently trying to find out who this guy is. And if I find out who he is, he's going to get reported. But
Dave, hold on a second. Let me see if Maurice is in, because that's not like him not to return calls. He gets right on top of that. Hold on a second.
I left 2 messages and there's no calls. I record my calls too.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, Dave.
Okay.
Let's see where he is. All right, he's out of the office today. So, you know what? I'm going to put you through to another senior agent named Justin Steeler. Special Agent Steeler.
Okay.
Like the Pittsburgh Steelers, okay? I'm going to put you through. I know he's in, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's right behind his desk or he's not on the phone. Leave him a name, a callback number, and tell him briefly why you're calling regarding a potential threat against the president. And if he gets back to his desk during the lunch hour, he'll call you back. All right, let me transfer you now.
Okay.
Take care, Dave.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Steeler.
Yes, this is Justin.
How you doing, Justin? This is David Todeschini. How are you?
Good.
I have a friend who lives out in Rockford, Illinois. He does live chats all the time. And the other night we caught what we both believe is an covert comm about somebody trying to shoot the president. And I've been trying to report it to have you guys take a look at it to see if maybe we're paranoid, which I hope is what it is, or if it's a credible threat in a covert comm. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. Let me give you a background on myself, okay? I was a cryptographic systems specialist in the U.S. Air Force from 1969 to 1972. I had a top secret crypto SSIR clearance. I know how these comms work, and I've been on the internet, fucking around with the internet forever. And if somebody doesn't want their comms monitored, you can't send an email because emails are archived. That was Hillary Clinton's big mistake, because emails get bounced from one IP to the other, and even if you smash your Blackberries with a hammer, it ain't going to do nothing. I still got you. All right? Nothing you put on the internet is ever erased, ever.
Okay. No, I understand.
You understand?
So what have
so
you found?
If you don't want your comms monitored or archived, well, it's archived because it's in a chat on a video. But if you don't want scrutiny from the feds, what you do is you arrange to meet your buddy, your cohorts, or whoever you want to call them, on a live chat. You know each other's handles, and you can communicate that way without drawing too much attention to yourself.
Okay.
Okay. And this live chat.
You got one of these?
Yeah, I got one of these. This is a 3-minute.
You have documentation?
Yes, I do. I got screenshots, videos, the whole nine. Yes, I will. But let me finish. These guys get on there. They know who each other's are, and that's how they communicate. They communicate over these secret comms. They know who they are. They know their handles, and they can pass clues to each other without being under too much scrutiny. Unless somebody catches it and knows what they're looking at, they'll get away with it. But you got two guys that have been on the internet forever, myself and Stony Stone, who ran the live stream. He caught it, and he said, "Take a look at this." And it's not overt, it's not detailed, but it seems to be one of those comms.
Okay. Can you forward it to my email?
Yes, I will.
Okay, I'll give you my email address.
Oh, a second, let me write this down. Hold on. And I just wanted somebody to take a look at it and have an objective opinion from somebody who can go back into the chat logs and go back into the IP addresses. Well, I don't have the capability to do it, Sony,
right.
But just to see. I mean, it would tear me up. I lived through one presidential assassination. I'll be goddamned if I'm going to live through another one.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, you ready to copy my address?
Go ahead.
Can I get or when you send that email, and you put in there your name and your phone number, contact number, I can reach you back at?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Excellent.
Right, and I'll address it covert comms or something like that. So you'll.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Take a look at it. I'm sure I'll have to call you back with some questions.
Okay. Thank you very much, Justin. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for your help. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I guess this is one of those cases where you have to persist. The trouble is that in the time wasted in the persistence in reporting what you believe to be a credible threat, the threat could manifest itself into a tragedy for the country. No doubt these guys are busy picking fly shit out of pepper, and here's hoping and praying that what we saw is fly shit, some blowhard, libtard soy boy living in mommy's basement. Stoney and I did what we had to do. Whoever these assholes were, they're about to feel the burn. Be sober, be vigilant, it says in the good book. It's part of digital warfare. Be advised, we patriots will not tolerate even a joke about hurting our president. If the feds don't find you, we will. And when we do, let's just say it will not go well for you. This is Dave from Net4Truth USA, Whirlwind Revolt. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to our backup channels, Whirlwind Revolt, Inglorious Patriots, and Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel. You can also find us at Net4Truth USA on BitChute. We fly so close to the target, we're on our 4th fighter jet. We will be relentless truth seekers until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.